Called Tormented Souls. This has good reviews. People seem to like it. I saw a bit of gameplay for it. It looked pretty good. Shit. Okay. We're gonna be dealing with windowed mode problems, but that's okay. This is, in the style of classic survival horror, as far as I can tell. Jesus, loud.
A letter for me? I never receive letters.
What is this, a Nancy Drew game? Oh boy. From John Doe. Wild Burger Hospital, Winter Lake, Blackwood Island, Canada. 2, Caroline Walker, 578 Rain Street, Campbell River, Canada. Oh no, Canada. I think I just took some psychological damage. Do you think you can just simply abandon us here?
It's been 2 weeks since I received that letter from the Wild Burger Hospital. Since then, I haven't been fine. I can't get out of my head the image of those little girls. I can't sleep. And when I am able to fall asleep, it's only to dream horrible nightmares. I need to know what's going on. What's the meaning of all of this? I'm going to the Wild Burger Hospital in hopes of finding some answers about this strange photo. I need to know what's going on.
Place looks great. This game is super loud in my ears. We wake up in a bathroom. Naked. Huh. Oh, we're like actually naked. Listen, I did not know that there was going to be actual nudity in this. Oh god, what the fuck am I getting us into? Help me, Scott the Wise. Which closed captions picked up as Scott the Wise. Okay, can I turn on tank controls? Oh, actually, tank controls are on the D-pad. Absolutely perfect. Why was I connected to the respirator? Respirators and oscilloscopes. What did they do to me? What, do you still have both of your eyes? No. Wow, this game comes out swinging. Well, Gear, unless you've been here for a few minutes, our character was butt-ass naked just a couple seconds ago, and she's missing one of her eyes now. William Wildberger's diary. I thought I wouldn't be able to believe anymore. All this time I have refused to let hope grow inside my chest. But now that Maria is pregnant again, I'm going to believe again. For Maria. For those little souls. For me. Today is the happiest day of my life. After all the suffering we have endured the past few years, Maria, my beloved wife, has blessed me with 2 beautiful angels. But there is more. After all this time, she has returned to me. She looked at me with her eyes wide, as if she had not seen me in years, like she was waking up from a dream. That is not all. Something odd happened when I checked my watch to find the exact time at which the first baby, Emma, was born. As I opened the lid, the glass cracked, and the hands utterly stopped. I do not think this event to have some meaning or other. I am not a superstitious man, but Maria insists that it is a sign. She has started using the hour as her lucky number and uses it for everything. I mean, I already like the vibe of the atmospheric music and stuff. Very Resident Evil. I've seen this game compared to Resident Evil and Silent Hill in its reviews. Oh god, what have they done to me? Who could have done such a horrible thing to me? Why? You know, if you want to find yourself an emotionally unstable alt girl, you just have to go to creepy abandoned hospitals. An instructional sheet. Alt what? Alt girls. Just Google the expression if you don't know what it means. This is a great way to do a tutorial. I love the drawing of a tank for the tank controls explanation. An old pocket watch. There's a latch on the crown. Okay, this is like Resident Evil Remake. Um... 12:35. Time stood still when my 2 angels fell from heaven. An old photograph of 2 young twins. Yeah, let me keep the lock. We have a fairly sizable inventory. If we were playing Resident Evil, I would expect this inventory slashed in half. An old rusty wrench. The jaw size is adjustable. It's my special wrench! A brown leather jacket with blue jeans. Can I wear that? I can. Hell yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? Do not let shadows embrace you. What does that mean? Alright, we have the picture of the twins. Okay, hold on. We have to get real specific here with our interactions. This is like one part survival horror game, one part point and click adventure. That is fucking pitch black. If I can go that way, I'm not going that way right now. I noticed Neo has been playing Grounded a bit today. How's that going? An old gas lighter. I guess I'm going that way. No. It's locked. It appears to open electronically. If you lived in a time period where you got brought to the hospital and the hospital you got brought to looked like this, you're doomed. The people in the picture are wearing masks. The whole image is unsettling. A clip of nails can be used with a nailer. A nail... yeah, like a nail gun? According to the latest archaeological discoveries on Winter Lake Island, the Tismuit tribe resided on the island for more than 500 years before being discovered by European settlers. Proof of this is an ancient underground cemetery found deep inside a cavern on the island's shore dating from the 10th century. More than 286 skeletons belonging to 10-year-old children have been unearthed so far in the underground cemetery. All the bones were buried in pairs, and experts suspect that these were twins buried together. And a little bit of Fatal Frame 2 going on as well. A vending machine, it's out of order. I need a crank with a hexagonal slot. A pharmacy service window. I can't see anything on the other side. So far I would say this seems like a love letter to classic survival horror. Electronic lock, alright. Is this a safe room? The music would suggest as much. A detailed mannequin of the human torso. I don't know, I'm kind of in love with this already. We'll see how I feel once we start killing things. 7-inch tape that can be used to record information. This guy should know how to work with that. Old files, nothing interesting. No, wait. This is a tape I used to save? Oh no. Limited saves. I haven't had to deal with that in a while. No, Sky, I was making a joke because you... I know it's not a film reel, but it reminded me of a film reel, and you are Mr. Movie Theater. That's the thought connection there.
An old magnetophone. It looks like it works. Recording my progress might be useful if anything happens to me. My name is Caroline Walker. I came to Wildberger Mansion seeking information about 2 girls in a photograph I received in the mail a couple of weeks ago.
Are you sure your name's not Nancy Drew?
The last thing I remember before losing consciousness was arriving at the hospital and entering the mansion's main hall. I remember pain and then nothing. I woke up sometime later connected to a ventilation machine, and my eye had been removed. Why? Why would someone do such a thing? I don't know what the hell is going on in this place, but I need answers. Every time I close my eyes, I see those girls. Am I going insane?
Progress saved. Did that take the tape away? Yes, it did. It's not plugged in. We'll plug it in. Not that it looks like there's power here anyway. Don't anatomical dummies just make you feel like you're in a safe space? It's covered in blood. God, it reeks. I don't dare lift the sheet. A vial of morphine treats minor injuries. Are we sure it only treats minor injuries? I feel like morphine might be for a little more than minor. I think you're skipping a few medical steps there. The left side of a plastic heart. Before morphine, you've got like ibuprofen, band-aids, like a swig of whiskey even. My character gets a bruise and jumps right for the morphine. Nothing like some good old 17th century medicine. Son, looks like you've got ghosts in your blood. Time to do some cocaine about it. Maria Wildberger's diary. 6th of June, 1963. I was terrified of what William would do when he finally saw my naked skin. But my fears were unfounded. He accepted me, even with the scars on my back left by my father's whip. William asked me why he did it, of course. I explained that the pain was to redeem my sins. William will never look at my father in the same way again. Great father you've got there. Alright, Earth, humans. The handle won't budge, there are symbols above the keyhole. Alien, Egyptian, B. What? Okay, yeah, I get it. We're gonna have to go watch the Discovery Channel to find the solution to that puzzle. Map. Puzzle? Yeah, it's some kind of puzzle, Neo. Earth, naked humans, alien, Egyptian bee. It's gotta be some kind of puzzle. One, I do not have the item I need to interact with yet. Judith beheading Holofernes. Painted by Caravaggio in 1602. It depicts Judith beheading the Syrian general Holofernes in his tent after charming him. The recreation of Caravaggio's work is outstanding. Almost looks like the original. Great. I love me some gothic fucking violent ass artwork, let me tell you. Neptune eating his son, or whatever. Classic. There's a paper on the floor that says heart attack this way. I found some more nails. Guys, Josh just booted up Kenshi. I don't know who recommended Kenshi to him, but he's about to have a fucking field day. Dr. William Wildberger. Since the patient's health is extremely delicate and the transfer could worsen their condition, I would advise against transferring them to the new hospital. The patient has cardiac insufficiency and requires an immediate transplant. The patient passed away at 11:34 p.m. due to cardiac arrest. At the time of their death, they were holding onto a metal object. With the rapid onset of rigor mortis, I've been unable to remove it from their hand. Well, it didn't lie. Heart attack this way. A hex end socket. It's missing a handle. Wow, we have to assemble the fucking crank in this game. Takes things a step further. I haven't looked at my map. How do I do that? Oh, it's a very literal sort of map, isn't it? This main hall here, we haven't been here yet, but this looks very much like a certain main hall. Oh wait, am I this icon? Or is that the icon for like a key? Wait, I'm not even, the room I'm in isn't even on this map. Never mind. I'm in the east basement. All I have is the floor 1 map. Okay, a monster just skedaddled past the screen in a wheelchair. Dutch angles. It's been mutilated. What the hell is going on here? A little bit of a Silent Hill moment just now. We got a lighter, Dutch angle, weird corpse strung up on a wall. Please, noise a noise. Do not run. I like the details in the environments. It's locked from the other side. Okay. I don't currently possess any means of self-defense.
What the hell is going on here?
My child, you are pale. What happened to you?
A person in a wheelchair with knives in his hands was chasing me.
Oh, it's you. Don't you remember me? I'm the town priest. We met here in the chapel only a couple of days ago.
What? I'm sorry. I don't remember you. I certainly don't remember coming here before.
Steve! Hold on. I just fucking... We heard a sorry, and it somehow reminded me that I did not grab a drink. So I'll be right back. Sorry, Claire. If you don't get that reference, Gear, when we played Code Veronica, much of the voice cast was from Canada, so they had a very, very Canadian way of saying sorry. Especially our boy Steve, our 17-year-old boy, who got turned into a monster, the poor child. Sky was quite fond. Ow. Oh. Just bent my arm in a way I shouldn't have. Sky was quite fond of Steve. Now anytime we hear a Canadian on stream, it's just Steve.
I see. Perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm old and get confused every now and again.
What is going on here, Father? Where is everybody?
The patients and the hospital personnel have been transferred to the new hospital in town. This old mansion has been left pretty much abandoned.
Why are all the lights off? I don't like this.
Anything could be lurking in the dark.
I feel the same. Something evil is happening here. Something wicked that hides in the shadows.
Is there a way to turn on the lights?
The old generator has been playing up. It happens sometimes. Go to the end of the hall and through the door that leads to the generator room. You can restore the power from there.
I see. I'll do that.
Wait. Take this with you. It's not much, but it might be useful. It's dangerous to walk around the mansion unarmed.
Thank you, Father, but what are you going to do without a weapon?
My child, with a Bible in my hand, God protects me.
I'll take the Bible then, if you're so sure. Actually, you know what? No, I'm fine with the nail gun. But if Castlevania has taught me anything, the Bible is one of the best sub-weapons, so this guy might be onto something. B. LT plus RT. B to reload, LT and RT to shoot. LT and X to dodge. Backdash. It really is. Now it's Castlevania, baby. I just made a Castlevania reference. Oh, but it's Doom fucking 3. And by that I mean you can't have your light and your gun out at the same time. At least not while my light is a lighter. Oh. Well, we'll see if we get a flashlight, Sky, but for now, no. As long as our light source is a lighter, it would seem. Avatar off? Oh god, you're right. Because I got up to get a drink and I forgot to turn it back on. Crowbar. So, do I have a limited inventory, or is this going to be more like Silent Hill, where you just have... Because it's starting to look like we're going to have just infinite inventory. I don't mind either way.
I came here looking for information about the two girls in this photograph.
I see. What do you want to know about them?
Anything, really. I was hoping to find some leads around here.
I don't know what you're looking for, but I can tell you these girls are no longer with us.
He's got a big-ass fucking cross on his chest.
There was an incident some decades ago where they disappeared, never to be found again.
That sounds terrifying.
Indeed, if you want more details, you could try the mansion library. I'm sure you'll find something there.
Thank you, Father. Take care.
So I don't like the death machine at the end of this hallway. First of January 1967, William promised me that moving into the mansion where the city hospital is located would be the best for us, that it would allow us to spend more time together. These days, however, I find him spending every waking hour at work, fall asleep waiting for him at night. His passion for medicine is what made me fall in love with him in the first place. Am I being selfish? Today is one of the happiest days of my life. William came running into the room, searching for something. His eyes traveled around the room, giving me no more than a few seconds of attention, but then he looked at me again, his eyes open wide. William came to me and put a hand on my forehead. He pressed his fingers into my wrist and looked at me for a few seconds, unbelieving. His voice faltered when he spoke. "We are going to have a baby," he said. I felt sick. William took the rest of the day off. He acted like a child, laughing and speaking of the future, holding my hand the whole time. That night we heard a noise coming from underground. It sounded like metal being struck over and over. We could not find sleep until early morning. Got it. All of my files from her diary are being added to the same diary. That's cool. Yeah, this looks like insta-death to walk down. Oh, those are radioactive suits. Okay, I saw the big-ass bolts and I was like, something's gonna kill me if I go this way. Never mind, I'm happy to be wrong. Let's go into radiology without a radioactive suit. Alright, whatever's on the other side of that door, I have shortcutted myself back to. I still don't seem to be on the map. Danger, hard hat area. Oh, another map. Wait, you can't take this one with you? Where's the "you are here" thing? It's right there. I see it. Is this the generator room? Oh, here's a version I can take. Alright, so it tells us which room we're in. It just doesn't tell us where in that room we're in. That's fine. Something. 10 kilograms / centimeter? It's at 5 right now. A small valve. It appears to have fallen off something. Okay. Oh, looks like we can put that there. That put it at 9.5. And that put it at 10. Puzzle solved. No. Do I need it to be on 10 after I hit the green button? It drops a whole digit when I hit that button, so let's try going to 11. If your survival horror game can rely pretty heavily on puzzle solving, I'm gonna have a good time. Okay, that took us up to 12. That brought it back down to 9. Wait, if I open this one and close... There, now we're on 11. Let's try that. Haha! When we're playing a game like this, I am absolutely in my element. Okay, it's still dark in here. Alright, dude, I got the power back on.
You may find what you're looking for in the library.
How can I find the library?
It's on the second floor of the East Wing. Take the stairs in the main hall. Oh, you'll need to unlock the door in the waiting room.
Thank you. Take care, Father.
I'm glad we have such a helpful, calm priest dude to talk to. His calmness is giving me Silent Hill vibes. Okay. How many nails does it take? Time to find out. He's not dead. Okay. It took... I lost count. It took a few. I got hit twice wearing caution. Okay, that door opened here. Got it. Basement west. Do we want to try going to the morgue? Wait, the morgue door is locked, isn't it? Morgue is locked, yes. Okay. Unlock the door in the waiting room. Let's try the waiting room then. Right, okay. Dead end. I couldn't tell. I don't know if the game pauses when you go into your inventory. We're in the maternity ward. Who wants to be a mom? Lucas Houston. Evening shift. Electrical maintenance. 2:45. The nurses told me that a lamp was malfunctioning in the maternity ward. When I turned on the lights, I could see that one of the bulbs in the wall was indeed flickering. As I was getting ready to change it, a man came out of nowhere and grabbed me by the shoulders, pushing me back with strength unimaginable for someone his age. He told me not to touch it. I didn't want to argue with him, so I simply left. I can't stop thinking about it. Why did the old man prevent me from touching it? I should check it out. And then there's blood on the next page. Full of various medicines. Oh. What do we got going on here? There's a stable reading on the vital signs monitor. This dude has the thing we need, but we gotta get his hand to open up. Her chest was left open in the middle of a procedure. The heart is missing. Yeah, I get electrocuted. I got half of your heart, lady. The water is switched off. Is that Morse code? I don't think so, Neo. I don't think we're doing Morse code again. You're right. The death light is right there. Thanks for your observation. What, Neo? What's that reaction? Are you upset that I touched the death light? What's going on here? Disappointed in the trapdoor. What do you mean? Oh, creepy mirror. Yeah, let's light the candles. Various mannequins are kept under these sheets. Are you sure they're mannequins? So what did we just unleash? Oh yeah, look at the mirror again. Huh. Little room. Oh. I'm on a very narrow passage. Okay. This is nice. Okay, it confirmed it. It pauses. Half a man over here. Half a man on the ground. Ow. What are you doing? What's going on here? There's a hole in its chest cavity. Doesn't fit. Surgical tools, they don't appear to be in good condition. Perfect. That's perfect condition for these settings. The water is switched off. Saw my leg off with a rusty ass saw. It won't budge. I need to force it somehow. Alright. Worth a shot. I don't think I have any way to force it at the moment. If only I had some KY jelly. Maybe that would help. Alright, so we found a cool pocket mirror dimension thanks to the efforts of Neo, but it seems to be a dead end at the moment. It's like Mario 64. Doesn't fit. Okay. Well, out of the maternity ward we go. Ow. Ow. The Nightmare, painted by Henry Fuseli in 1781. It depicts a woman in a deep sleep with a demonic incubus crouched on her chest. This recreation is amazing. It almost looks like the original. A vending machine. It's out of order. Alright, we're gonna save so we don't lose progress. This stall gives me the creeps. Surgical tools, they don't appear to be in good condition. Oh, reload. Am I spent? I'm out of ammo. Not anymore, I'm not, you bastard. I'm glad they let this guy keep his ass. Organ thing. Other heart piece. Dun, dun, dun. You got a heart container. I'm off the map again. That's okay. No, I'm not. I'm in the dentist room. The dentist room. Ugh, I got a hair in my mouth for some reason. Alright, there's a door here we should be able to unlock, most likely. I don't think that'll be happening anytime soon, Sky, I'm sorry. I think the door is barred, so no unlocking it. Back to the maternity ward. I have the heart now. I think the heart goes in the doll of the baby, but I'm gonna try the old lady first. Doesn't fit. Perfect. Alright, to the baby. There you go. Gaga goo goo. It seemed almost alive for a moment. Yeah, now you're back together again. Now I can electrocute you. You let go of that fucking thing. A metal T-handle, it's missing a socket. Except it isn't, because I already got the socket. This is in here. Can this... Oh, the crowbar can be used as a weapon. No shit. That's how I'm supposed to save ammo. I'm scared of the dark. What's that a quote from? Are you scared of the dark? Green Mile. Oh. Alright. Heard a scream. Yeah, I electrocuted a dead body so it would let go of something it was holding on to. Where did I need the crank? Trying to remember. It was somewhere early on, wasn't it? I don't remember. I want to say within this area. Heart attack, sharp attack. Okay, this is the room where we met Father O'Malley.
You may find what you're looking for in the library.
How?
It's on.
No new words of wisdom from Father O'Malley. Alright, so odds are it is not the basement where we found the room we needed the crank. Because I can't get to the rest of the basement till I can get into the morgue. Alright, just making sure this was truly a dead end. This is the room we started in. Fuck. Melee is not a very viable solution. Sky, do you think magic is an option in this? Closest thing I got to magic is a nail gun. If that's magical enough for you, you need to drive down to your nearest Home Depot. Okay, so I can definitely save a little ammo if I use melee like that. Oh, I just noticed the teeth. X-ray images. I like the one with tools in their chest cavity that spell out the word help. That's nice. Alright, we lost a little bit of progress, but it's okay. It'll only take me a second to get back to where we were. And this time around, I know not to fuck around with melee until they're stunned. Actually, what if I take that guy out now? Just get it done and over with. There. It saves us a shot or two. And this game did not have a difficulty select, I don't believe. This is like, you're either able to beat the game or you're not able to beat the game. Like the good old days. Goo goo gaga, baby alive. I want milk. I want mommy. It separates the gamers from the casuals. The biggest piece of advice I could give to somebody if they were having trouble with classic survival horror difficulty is it takes patience and practice. Because more often than not, the difficulty in these games isn't derived necessarily from like the difficulty of combat, because the combat is not difficult. It's you press a button and you press another button. The difficulty comes from decision making. These classic survival horror games, they're not that difficult to control, I guess is what I'm saying. And the combat doesn't demand much from the player. But instead, the difficulty is derived from, you know, how capable are you of solving puzzles and exploring with not much help, much more than a map. Managing inventories, like a lot of the stuff you do is just strategic. Can you strategize? Can you map out the route you want to take? How good at you are you at barely scraping by? Stuff like that. An old piano. Sadly, I don't know how to play. Alright, well, let's just leave. Yeah, that's a very literal sense of barely getting by, but, in a survival horror game, what I mean by barely getting by is you're in a good survival horror game, in my opinion, you always have enough to get by, but it never feels like you do. Old payphones, they're out of service. A good survival horror game will always make you feel like your back's to the wall. Cabbage. Love me some fucking cabbage. Smells just like carnies. Tetris. Okay. Another one of these. There's symbols above the keyhole. I don't know how to describe these symbols. I could really go for some health. I have no coins. Right now, I am barely scraping by. My health is in danger, and I don't know where I could find more. I have just found a save room. Shotgun shells. Okay. An X-ray image showing a heart. The figure seems familiar. You shouldn't have come here. Never should have come here. I'm saving. I'm in real rough shape, but I'm gonna save. I'll save on. I'll save on slot B. Just gotta find some morphine. I love when games use painkillers as healing items. You are bleeding to death and you take some morphine. Let me tell you a secret. You're going to bleed to death still. It's just going to hurt less. This area will be explored at a later date. Elevator button is broken. I see this is sparkling. Maybe it's just the cabinet is sparkling to let me know that it's interactable. At first I thought maybe my good luck had brought me a healing item. You know, the real way to be good at classic survival horror games and imitations thereof is to just be born with good luck. It's freezing cold. You won't leave this place. It's December 16th, according to that calendar. Charred remains. Nice. Are these human bones? What the hell is going on here? There's something glowy in those remains. Smells awful. Trash. Trash! Is this the same room I entered and turned around and said, I'll come back? No. No, that would have been the shower room. If I'm reading my map correctly. Give me just a second. I've got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back and we'll continue our exploration of the horrors. Okay. All right. Okay, there's a monster in here as well. Before I face up against any more monsters, I would really like to find a healing item. A smashed statue of Jesus. It looks like it fell off the cross. No, not Jesus. He never looked better. I don't know, Sky. In all these religious depictions I've seen of Jesus, he's depicted kind of hot. Can I load shotgun shells into my nail gun? Alright, we got a wheelchair-bound enemy. Nitric acid. Let's throw it at him. Nitric acid. Yeah, you can't come up the stairs, can ya? Can ya? I also can't aim at you. Nitric acid. A bottle of nitric acid that can corrode metal over time. What metal would I need to corrode? So what room am I in? The warehouse. There's another door out of here. Gotcha. I'm gonna take pot shots at him. I've got to be better about not dying. That was all of my ammo. Maybe we can cheese this. Come over here. Yeah, motherfucker. Insert disk to write new keyword. What's the safe word, everybody? Wow, there was one fucking nail on that shelf. Great. An iron door knocker shaped like a hand holding a ball. Ah, nice knockers. Another singular nail. Why must you spit in my face like this? A battery can fit here. Battery charger, okay. Well, once I've got a battery to charge. Sweet. Tiniest chapel ever. It's like, 4 pews, 6 pews, counting these two. 2 seats each. You can fit 12 people in there. How you gonna make your money, man? I just came through the studio, so I'm right here. There's a shower room, a laundry room, public restroom. And definitely a monster in here somewhere. By definitely a monster in here somewhere, I mean there's a guy right fucking here, just chilling out. What are you doing, dude? I'm not walking in front of you. And I can't unequip my lighter. So we are not going to do our laundry anytime soon. September 1970. I was sitting on a hill under a big leafy tree. How long was I there? I could smell the grass and hear the sound of leaves dancing in the wind just over my head. Small, shapeless figures were moving side to side over my white dress. I could hear a weak voice traveling with the wind. I did not understand what it was saying. I did not pay much attention to it. A snake crawled up to me, hidden in the grass. It gave me no time to stand up, wrapping around my feet and climbing up my leg. I tried to scream, but the snake had already sunken its fangs into my flesh. I felt the poison burning its way through me. I winced in pain and let the snake fall away, lost in the grass. The pain got stronger and stronger, and the voices that were only whispers in the wind became clearer. Their sounds turned into syllables, the syllables into words. The pain worsened, and the sun, which was bright and warm before, became cold, surrounded by a stainless metal halo. The words turned into people who surrounded me. One was holding my hand. "Push, Maria, push." That sounds about right. He was trying to come for us. Ooh. Oh, shit. Aw, fuck. Oh god, we're not doing good. I gotta take a moment to just look for some healing items. And ammo. A sculpture of an angel comforting her grieving sister. Locked from the other side. Alright, we live to fight another day. I need a cassette. If I go back and around the corner, there's a save room. How about we don't walk past the knights with swords that have shaky hands? Alright, nowhere to go that way just yet. Locked from the other side. Can I inspect this statue? Nymph untying her sandal. Sculpted by John Gibson. Nymph. A key card and 2 other mechanical locks, it would appear. When do we find out Umbrella's connected to everything that's going on? Remember when I got stuck on Fatal Frame 4? And it turned out all I had to do was interact with the bars to get my character to reach through them to grab an item? Good times. It was such an obvious solution that I just didn't think to try because... Why would it work otherwise? Oh, this is piece of a shotgun. Oh, we're gonna make a homemade fucking pipe shotgun. Hell yeah. Why not? Yeah, alright, asshole. I see you down there, just kind of puppy guarding the whole ass area. Oh, I actually got a beat on him. Shit. I really didn't need to take that damage. Alright, gotta find a way to cut the rope. This game is tough for sure. Yeah, pixel hunts aren't great. Thankfully, the original Resident Evil perfected avoiding that sort of thing by having items in rooms sparkle, so you're not trying to guess where items might be. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk. Now I love gambling. 15th of September 1980. Late one night, grandfather Noah came into our room. He was accompanied by two strangers wearing leather suits that covered them entirely. They used their smelly leather hands to cover our faces, preventing us from crying out. We were left almost unable to breathe. They took us to somewhere underground and put us on strange cross-shaped metal beds. Our hands and feet were tied with metallic bands. A group of the suited figures surrounded us, all of them covered by the same materials and holding giant hammers. In the center of the room was grandfather, watching everything. Although he was not wearing a suit, his mere stare terrified me. He came close and laughed. "My dear granddaughters," he said, "it is time for you to finally fulfill your destiny." Emma couldn't stop crying. She begged him to let us go, but he moved over to the door and ordered the suited men to get us ready for the ritual. Everyone left the room except for one suited man. He walked crooked and slower than the rest. He smelt worse too, the smell of sewage. He came to us with a small tray of tiny metal vessels. They were filled with liquids and aromatic oils. He began unbuttoning my blouse when Mother suddenly entered the room and hit him with a metal bar. He fell to the floor. She rushed over to free us, but the suited man got up quickly and raised a dagger behind Mother's back. I wanted to scream out to her, but I could barely move. Right at that moment, a shot put him down. Another man, also wearing a suit, had shot him from the entrance of the room. He came towards us with his hands raised and took off the part of the suit covering his head. It was our other grandfather, Bertram. He worriedly asked Mother what she was doing down here without a suit. She said that she had come to save us. Grandfather told her to take us to the surface and to get to the town port, where someone would be waiting for us with a small fishing boat. Fun family adventures. Okay. Our goal, according to Mr. Priest, was to get to the library. This main hall theme sounds very close to the Resident Evil 2 mansion, or police station main hall music. Calendar. Let's see. Okay, so they stuck a whole ass piano in here, and they expect us not to use it for something? I don't know about that. Yeah, walking in front of that guy is not a good idea. And neither is walking in front of these shaking statues with swords. So I really don't think there's anything we can do up here just yet. So I've got a weird door knocker and some nitric acid. I'm not sure where I could use those. Check down here real quick. Okay, yeah, that's locked. So, I can't get into that section of the basement. I'm going to assume I need to drop down into the boiler room from the hatch, but I need a way to cut the rope to open that hatch. There's another hatch that connects to B, which is in here, but yeah, it has to be open from the basement. So the only way into this part of the basement is through the rope tied off hatch. How goes the adventure? It's going. I have a couple of items. I have explored what a variety of areas, and at the moment, I'm not certain where to go. So, much like my very first experience with the original Resident Evil. Who knew being lost could be so nostalgic? Yeah, because around this corner is another one of these, fun guys that, hangs out on the wall. He's just kind of chilling. And, I can't unequip my lighter here because there's no light source, so I can't try to attack him. So, no going that way. Well, this was it just seems to have been covering the elevator door, but I can't use the elevator yet because no power going to it. Hey, at least enemies stay dead. I can't put I can't put anything in the freezer. I need to put something in the freezer. There's a computer here I can interact with, but I need a disk. And by that I mean a floppy disk. Oh yeah, and a place to put a battery here. So there's a bunch of stuff I can interact with, but I don't have the items necessary yet. And the door to the archives is over here. And it's got a picture of Tetris. Yeah, we got an extreme Dutch angle when we walked down a hallway that had a crucified corpse at the end. I suppose I could always attempt to walk past the knights with their shaking swords, but my spider sense tingles and tells me that I'm going to be insta-killed if I do decide to do that. But at this point, I'm not so sure where else I could go. Maybe Father O'Malley will have new advice.
You may find what you're looking for.
How?
No new advice from Father O'Malley.
It's
Thank you.
I love these fucking, Gothic statues with gas masks on them. Wait, maybe... Let's go check something. Before I run past the knight statues, I have an idea. Awesome environment. Yeah, this game has been pretty good so far. Nothing happens. Too rusted to move. Alright. No, damn it. Okay, well, that sucks. How do you get rid of rust? I know in the real world, Coca-Cola can take rust off shit. All right, I'm off to die. I think. I don't know of anywhere else I can go. Suppose I could always just see if the knight statues are an insta-kill. What's the story so far? The story so far is Fatal Frame 2, Twins, Strange Ritual, and, Police Station, Mansion Hospital, Resident Evil location with Silent Hill enemies. What's this game called? Tormented Souls. There's a sequel coming out. Knight statues. I just want to know if they're gonna murder me. I think we might be okay. Wait, I don't need to be here. Yeah, so far the atmosphere is good. The story is, not bad. It's, you know, so far it's just typical survival horror stuff. Nothing outstanding, but nothing bad either. Survival horror games, the best ones tend to have simple stories though, so I'm definitely not going to lodge a complaint in that regard. Don't murder me. Thank you for not murdering me. That guy will murder me. Lights. Alright, time to find out if we can attack this fucker, now that I can put my lighter away. She locks onto him. We have lock on. Can I safely bash him over the head? Perfect. Now we know how to deal with that particular enemy. Sewing room. Save room. Uh, 21st of April, 1967. William returns from his week-long trip today. I can see his car from my window, slowly drawing closer. I was unable to go with him, for I was not feeling well. What am I supposed to do now? What should I tell him? Probably nothing. One look will be enough. It won't be necessary for me to say anything at all. Hiding my face or staying silent will only postpone the inevitable. Before I have the chance to sweeten my words, they will stab him with the ugly truth. He will look at me and know. You lost the baby, didn't you, Maria? Ha ha ha. Isn't this a very happy game? The doctor just left. He says I must eat, but without the feeling of hunger, it is challenging. William is having additional difficulties at work. Some patients are not happy with his performance. They are even considering suing the hospital. William tells me nothing, and it is from the gossip around the house that I hear these things. I know he doesn't want me to worry. Of course, this only makes me feel the distance between us more. I cannot stand the silence. And I know William does not speak to me because he does not know what to do or say. I need to get better. I must, for him. The sun enters the room in beams. I can see the dust particles floating around, unbothered. I will let the sun caress my face for a while. Well, again, it's like the Fatal Frame 2 plot had a lot to do with twins and sacrificing them. I never understood the appeal of abstract art, says my character. Stethoscope. I'm gonna have to save this soon. But let's explore just a little bit more, shall we? Is this guy gonna get back up? I mean, he was easy enough to kill with melee that I'm not that worried. Locked from the other side. That was a mistake. I feel like these knights are gonna start swinging with the lights on. So you know what? I am going to save. And then we're gonna play a bit more before I go to bed. Alright, let's see if these knights would take a swing at me. Good knights. No disc. Okay, that's what we need the disc for. Yep. Yeah, it's like the wall guys from Dead Space. Especially with the sword arms. Knocker. Okay, well, the knock is not the Mario Brothers theme. Only those who know the beating heart of John Gibson's creation may enter. Wait. Again, I think I know where to use the stethoscope now. No, that wasn't good enough for you. Was it good for you? Let's try this again. Okay. Nailed it that time. That was a fun puzzle. That could have been very frustrating. Oh, those look like fun devices. Awful torture machines. They don't appear to have been used in a long time. I really like the blinding mask from Fatal Frame. My eyes. Tragedy news. Newspaper article dated to November 12th, 1980. Yesterday afternoon, a terrible event occurred within the Wildberger Mansion. More commonly known as Wildberger Hospital, staff reported the disappearance of Dr. William Wildberger's daughters, Anna and Emma Wildberger. The police tried to interrogate Maria Morissette, the children's mother, who was found in a medically induced coma. Her doctors stated that the unknown illness the woman is suffering from caused the coma. Dr. Wildberger is currently away on travel. At this report, it is being written, crews continue to search the areas near the mansion. Our sources have informed us that frogmen are on their way to assist the search on the beach and rocky areas. What do you mean, frogmen?
These girls are the same twins as those in the photo. The ones that will awaken the devil are ready for their operation. It seems like the girls are being prepared for some kind of surgical procedure. If I don't find them soon, something terrible might happen. The plaque says Anna and Emma.
I think something terrible already has happened.
The plaque said...
I wasn't kidding. Did you think I was being sarcastic when I brought up all that stuff in my plot summary? A battery can fit here. Alright. So, we need a battery. We have a battery charger and a place to put the battery. Once we find a battery, we'll be all set. Okay. These knights do swing their swords. But it's a delayed swing. See, I appreciate it referencing Fatal Frame a little bit in its story, without referencing Fatal Frame's combat. That's, you know, that's the best way to reference Fatal Frame for me. Just grab the story. Vase. Broken vase. Well, Jesus.
We meet again.
Father, what are you doing here?
Just eating some soup.
Don't you see, child? I am eating some soup. God feeds my spirit, but I have to take care of my body.
I'm glad I called a line of his dialogue.
Oh my, what is this doing in my soup? Get rid of this thing, would you?
I found some information about the twins. I think someone means to perform surgery on them.
I see. There is an operating room on the West Wing. Who would do such a thing?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Thanks for that screw that was in your soup. I don't know if I trust Father O'Malley so much. Thread bolt. Partial thread bolt made of steel. Which is heavier? Kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's right, the kilogram of steel. Penis. The Catholics did not get to this statue. Alright, so I've opened up a shortcut back here. I've got a screw, a stethoscope, and a bottle of acid still. And a padlock for some reason. What can I interact with now? I mean, as long as monsters stay dead perpetually, re-exploring rooms, it won't be too much of a pain in the ass. If this is like Resident Evil 1, it'll be... monsters come back when you've made significant progress in the story. Don't know what I need this bolt for. But yeah, the interior designer of this hospital mansion loves nude statues of all forms. See, if I could light this hallway, I could kill that guy, but until then, I'm fucked. Right, that was the hint for the statue, which I solved already. Somewhere there's a battery we need to find. As well as whatever the key for these doors is. Can't interact with the lions at all. You hear that sound? When we entered the library the first time I heard that too. It was like a weird snarl. I guess we'll find out if we ever find the battery for that lift.
You said that operating room is on the west wing of the mansion, right?
That's right. The operating room is on the west wing, on the second floor. But to get there, you will need to restore the power to the electric lock that's on the door that connects that area.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Father.
God be with you, my child.
Okay, so electronic lock. And there's no interactions with the, this statue. So far as I can tell. Oh, door here that I missed. Wow. Okay, cool. The west wing second floor fuse is blown again, and I've run out of spares. These things are giving me a headache. All it needs to do is pass electricity through. I'm sure I could find something conductive to do the job in the meantime. Oh yeah, fuck the fuses, man. Just solder a wire. Call it a day. See what happens. There's no way this is gonna be the solution. Good fucking plan, let me tell you. Great fucking combat angle, not even intentional. That was the this is the perfect angle for bashing enemy head in, let me tell you. Alright, I am going to be saving this because I'm going to have to go to bed soon, but this has been really cool. I might just continue this tomorrow and see. I don't imagine it's super long. Maybe we can two-stream this. Also, I know I said I was going to try to beat Breath of the Wild and Final Fantasy 16 before the year was out, but then I played a shit ton of Final Fantasy last week and realized that there is still a lot of that game left, so I'm not gonna force myself to try to do that. We're just gonna take them at the pace we've been taking them. It's not plugged in. '30th of November, 10:30. Dr. Colin reported that no matter how many times he pressed the button to call the elevator, it didn't work. When I checked on it, I realized that someone had left an object blocking the elevator doors, stopping them from closing completely. 20th of January. 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock. The buttons to call the elevator from the first floor aren't working. The elevator can only be called from the second floor. Odd. Great elevator. I really like the bed on the wall here. Who put these bodies here? Better question, who put the bed on the wall? By the way, Cool Man is a great brand name for a fridge.
What is going on here? This place is infested with nightmarish creatures. I need to be strong. I can't quit now. I've discovered that a surgical procedure is to be performed on 2 twin girls. I hope I can get to the operating room in time. There's something dark going on. Something grim.
All right. That's going to conclude Tormented Souls for now. To return tomorrow. Expect it to be back tomorrow unless something extremely crazy happens for some reason. Until then, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good night. And stay excellent.